All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Liberty First Credit Unit Arena. Union, not unit.
Yes.
Union Arena here in Omaha, Nebraska. Our second of 3 trips to the state this season. Got one more in us in February. We are a quarter of the way through the season with a record of 4-2-2. Tied actually with this team, the Junior Lancers, with 10 points, although they have a game ahead of us, so we're doing a little bit better. And after last night and that heartbreak, having a 3-0 lead into the third period and then
Squandering that lead, yeah.
Squandering it and losing it in the shootout. Be nice to see our Cyclones come out and show them that was a fluke. So
That's right. I think just seeing the boys put together a full 45 minutes of good hockey, had some letdowns here and there, did some good things, but just put together a complete game. That's always the hard part at any level.
And that seems to be the goal. Talking with some of the boys ahead of the game. You see our Zebras look to be a little bit different than last night, so that's going to take some getting used to just as you're getting a feel for each of them. But we're going to have, according to Coach, we'll make sure that this is what he sends out there, but we should be seeing Adrian Carson starting us out on the blue line. Max, Tate, and Sliffy will be starting as our forwards, and Chase is going to be our netminder this morning. So,
yeah, couple different players coming out today. We have Swanson and Patty coming back. Sitting today, obviously Jacob with the recent lower body injury, if we're going to call it that. Unfortunate event there at the end of the Oak Leafs game. So still waiting to hear the final stuff on Jacob, if he's going to be able to kick it back in a month or two. We'll see. But
last
sitting today, we
checks,
do
it
have
seems.
healthy scratches. Colton.
Oh, we lost a net.
Oh, boy.
So on the Omaha side, they took the net off the ice and bringing it back. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Last night, both nets kept sliding off very easily as they look to just be using the suction posts. And as we've talked about before, there's about 3 different types of attachments to the ice for the nets. Most common or the easiest are those suctions, and away we go. Ames wins that draw. Max sends it into their zone, but hits a player on Omaha on the bench. And we get an immediate stoppage 5 seconds in.
So, Joe, who is our other healthy scratches for today? I'm looking at the bench right now. I see Colton over there. I know Grace is dressing.
Grace is dressed, but I don't. And Ryder.
Okay,
Ryder's our other healthy
Ryder.
scratch.
Ryder. Oh, and then Jacob would be our fourth.
And that was planned. Oh, let me get down out of the way as Omaha sends it out. And it does go far enough for icing. 25 seconds in, coach decides let's leave his starters out for one more go in that offensive zone. Tate mentioned something. Max over to Carson. Carson back down low. Puck goes behind the Omaha net. Omaha wheels it around. Adrian tries pushing it forward, and it does. Tate, he cradles it. Gets it stripped away, though. Slivka gets it. Can't get it over. Goes through 3 sets of legs, and Omaha gets it now and brings it into the neutral zone.
Good stick.
Good stick by Max. Omaha's offside still. And Henry touches it, but too far. And that's going to bring the puck into our zone for the first time today.
And what was it you were saying Tate was talking about before the game?
No, I just looked at, he was saying something, giving some directions to the ref or the linesman at that face-off. And Kean picks up the puck in midair, goes towards the net, centers it, couldn't give it to Weston, and now Bryson.
Oh.
Patty's got to put on his Jets. Omaha still gets it, fires a shot, doesn't get through, wide. Bryson gives it over to Weston. Weston brings it out, over the red line, over the blue line. He's got Kean to his right. Tried centering it, hit the goalie, and Omaha now brings out. Yesterday we saw over 6 minutes of nonstop hockey. These two teams can play without stopping, as everyone was cycling through. But here, as that shot goes wide and over the net, Bryson, big hit, right to the head, and he's down, and that's
one of those targeted
blew the whistle.
Dirty hits. So
it's one of those. It's our player down. We have the puck. You're not supposed to blow the whistle on that.
Play should have continued in the zone.
Coach Paulson wants an explanation.
I know sometimes referees will say if a player's down for a few seconds, they'll do it for the player's safety, thinking that they need immediate attention, maybe from a trainer or something else.
But that's usually, I do believe the rule is if it's your teammate and you have the puck, you blow the whistle. If it's the other team, then you kind of have to give it a little bit more discretion. But anyways, 2 minutes for roughings, the penalty. Ames goes on the power play. Kean, Weston, Tate, Adrian, and Elliott are power play 1 unit today. Weston from the boards where we can't see anything. Over to Elliott, big shot.
Oh, leaves a good juicy rebound out front.
Yep. Chase settles the puck, gives it to Weston, who brings it behind the net. He skates it in. Still skates it, still dangles, gives it to Adrian, drops it. Adrian sends it over to the crease.
Hits a
Couldn't get
Omaha
through the traffic.
player right in the ankle where there's no padding, and he's hobbling to the bench to get away. But nothing we could keep in the zone after that shot.
Kean picks up the puck with some speed. He brings it in. Leaves it at the crease, and again, Omaha's able to clear it out.
Yeah, I think Brady got an opportunity on that, but no dice.
So, Kaysen, Braden come on. Looks like the second unit's just going to be the normal line rather than a power play unit. As Omaha just pins it over to Elliott. Elliott tried getting it down to Brady, but couldn't handle that, and Omaha clears it all the way down. Ames is yet to get a shot on net.
Seeing Elliott receive that pass at the blue line, just couldn't get his body turned right because trying to get that pass across the blue line would have been difficult, so he sends it low, but just can't connect on the play. Here we go.
So Omaha back to full strength. Braden gets the puck. He's able to get a shot off, but wide of the net. Carter. He's able to put good pressure on, make sure that the shot to Parker wasn't good. Parker easily saves it, but couldn't absorb it enough. And Cyclones send it out. Omaha dumps it back in. Carter goes after it. Joel's going to get there first. Nope, he leaves it. Omaha gets to it. Loose puck. Now Joel has it. He's able to bounce it out. Braden collects it from the red line. He whiffs on the clearing attempt, but he goes to make a change. Needs to move quickly. And so he was pretty deep there. Max now gets over. Omaha still able to dump it in. Far side, they push it behind the net.
Oh, Max takes a cross check to the head just for coming across the center of the ice.
Way off sides. They touch up, and Carter tried sending it down. Tate's got it. Nope. We have a horrible angle here, so anything within like 3 feet of the glass on this near side, we can't really see. Oh. Carter bounced it up way ahead of Max and turned on the Jets, but
that's one thing I like seeing our players do the more though, is using the boards to catch or to make those plays and passes. We get too many times in the neutral zone, we get clogged up. We try to make direct tape-to-tape passes. Use the angle game, guys. Come off the boards. It seemed yesterday doing a good job of that, and a little bit today, just didn't connect on that one.
Bryson has Kean up to his right ahead, gives it to Kean. Kean goes wide, gets it stripped away. Weston sends it back down, takes a hit. Puck stops right behind their net where Bryson goes, and he gives a hit of himself. They bounce it back, and they're able to get it out, but good stick by Carson. Slow it down. He gets it stripped away, but he did his job there too.
Oh, good hit by Bryson.
And then Chase with a save. A little bit of extra pushing from Adrian. So I asked Carson, I said, what's your goal for the game? He said, kill a guy.
Oh, boy.
Good luck on that.
Yeah. Carson being a big, strong player, but let's win the game, you know.
Well, that
win the little battles. I like that. I like the individual battle goals.
Well, that's what I was pushing for. I was asking for, big push by 12. Bryson's down right in front of us. Puck goes through the crease. Leg save. And Ames clears it out. You know, I was asking the boys before the game, so what's your goal? And half of them were like, to win. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
So then I challenged Karsten a little bit and said, kill a guy. All right. You go do you, man.
Yeah.
So Brady takes that draw. D shot, leg save. We flick it out and does go too far.
I don't know about that one. 25 was slow playing that from the get-go. That was smart play by their defenseman. He saw it going and just kind of shortened his stride a lot.
Yeah.
But that's on us for sending it too hard, too high, too hard. Major league.
We can't say much about that, knowing some of our players. So again, Brady at the dot. He wins that. Elliott gets another shot and does it this time. Cason's interfered with, but
should have been an
Braden's
interference
still able
call
to get
there.
a shot. Not on net, but
nice work by Braden.
Cason getting there and putting it on. Cason goes to the corner. Omaha gets to it though, and from there they send it out, and that's going to go far enough for icing.
People in the chat, let us know how we're doing. We definitely would like to see some more beef sticks eaten as well. A good win by Tate over to Henry. Henry just can't get it back to defense.
Henry picks it up, sends it back down. Well, I don't know why.
No, just offsides.
But he was on this side of the blue when he dumped it in, so. Okay.
Yeah, all three players were touching up on our side of the blue. after the dump, so I'm not sure.
Yep. Tate with Henry to his right, Max to his left. Carter and Joel behind him. Omaha, they dump it in, and that should be far enough for icing as well.
Coach Dave reviewing the tape saying that Folkers was offsides on that play.
But did he touch the puck? That's the thing. I didn't see anyone touch it. So.
Yeah, watching that last face-off, Omaha has that set play where they pull it back to the defenseman and immediately send it across ice to that wing. This one just didn't connect on the pass. Yesterday we saw it go for a goal, though. Hopefully the boys will recognize that and start shutting that down.
Yesterday that was 2 of their 3 goals. Over to Carter, sends it down. Can't get through the traffic, and now Omaha, trip.
Oh, they're going to give us a
Carter's
trip on that.
going to go to the box for tripping on it.
I think player was already losing his footing on that, but Carter's stick was in the area, so they're gonna call that each time.
And as I was saying yesterday, 2 of the 3 goals by Omaha that gave them that come from behind win was on the power play. Right off the faceoff. So like you were saying, they clearly have some set pieces.
Yeah, I want to see if this 89 just goes right down to that far post right away. They don't win that clearly or cleanly, so.
26
but
right
he is
there.
positioned right there.
Yep. But now they're out of it a little bit. They go rink wide. Point down low. Good hit by Adrian to slow it down.
And he's got a helmet, or he's got a stick around his helmet. Player lets go of his stick so he can release Adrian's
26
head.
walks in, shoulder save, and up into the netting.
Another opportunity here, see if we recognize the 89's backing up, going that far side.
Forward to the slot, down low. Back, long shot. And Ames is able to clear it out.
Ames going to stay on for the kill right now, the players we have.
It's Weston, Kean, Adrian, Carson. Omaha, 1 minute or 55 seconds to go in this penalty kill. Try to wrap around, leg save. Weston's able to clear it out. Kean's going to go get there first. He leaves it.
Something I haven't seen before. That was interesting.
Not sure what that was, other than maybe they were told get back and not to worry about trying to score in this power play after yesterday.
Yeah.
Might be a coaching thing, as that shot gets ricocheted up into the netting. And there's going to be 18 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Coach does send out Bryson and Brady as Weston and Kean come back to the bench. Adrian and Kirsten going to remain out there, though. Brady wins that draw, sends it to Adrian. Adrian tries getting it out, but Omaha's D keeps it in. From behind. Skate around into the slot, sends it low, and they score.
Yeah, I think that went off of one of the players in front, just a redirect around Chase.
So the power play was, I think, slowly ending, so I don't know if it was a power play goal or not. But at the 14:54 or the 9:54 mark, started at 15 minutes, not 15.
Not 20, yeah.
Not 20 yet. At the 9:54 mark, Omaha takes a 1-0 lead. Up to Kaysen.
I got to get that deep.
Omaha sends it right back in, wheels around behind our net. Elliott gets there, can't get it out. Shot goes through the crease.
Omaha goal scored on the second of the season, number 28, Colton Thomas, assisted by number 25, Carter Mott, and number 22.
Ames is able to get it out. They do call it a power play goal. Joel takes it back. He tried sending it up, but hit an Omaha player instead, and now the puck, we can't get it past the 20-foot marker on the ice in front of our net. Joel to Braden to Brady. Up to Kaysen, and Kaysen's able to slap it down deep below their goal line.
But he needs to get on the feet and get down there and beat them to that puck. Kaysen and Brady both just kind of.
And puck up into the netting. And the varsity player from Omaha helps out the linesman, gives it back. Patty Less out there. He's going to center a line with Henry and Max. And puck still loose. Max gets it, brings it in, but not a good control. That time he's able to keep it in. Henry helps, puts it towards the net, but Omaha gets it behind it. They wheel it.
Omaha getting a few seconds every time they touch the puck in their zone. We're just not quite stepping towards them. I'd like to see the boys just keep their feet moving, disrupt that pass a little bit. We saw it yesterday. Just getting in front of them, and they just randomly throw a pass. So
Omaha gets back on side. Oh, there's 3 Cyclones right grouped together there. We need to spread out better. Max is going to get there, bring it in. They send it back. Henry, though, pushes it forward. Max gives someone a little push. Patty backhands it back in. He goes. Ames goes for a change. Patty puts on pressure, allowing his team to all swap out. Carson's on. Bryson's on. Kean and Adrian. Bryson and Adrian collide there. Patty gets off. And Weston comes on now. So full, fresh legs for everyone. Leg save as they just pushed it towards the net there. And now Weston. They're on a change. Weston brings it in. He goes wide. Has Bryson at the top of the crease. Still skates with it. All the way over to Carson, but Omaha was streaking over to him off the bench, and now off the glass, and they send it in. That should be icing, and it is. 2:04 to go in this first period.
Just getting into a lot of work for a little bit of reward there. One shot towards the net. I know Weston's trying to get things set up in the zone, but just a couple quick passes coming in. Move that puck right away, get that goaltender at least looking. When a puck carrier carries it in their entire way, it's easy for a goaltender to track them. You're not going to get any surprises on them.
Weston off the draw, goes after it towards the goal, and they cover it up.
Coach making a quick change, bringing Patty out for defense.
Elliott.
Ooh, good
ricochets,
stick,
yeah. Omaha taps it into their own bench. And so this time we're going to swap sides and drop the puck on the far dot. Over to Elliott. Elliott down low. Bounced over.
Tip.
Second chance, third chance.
Oh, I thought that one was in.
Still loose, and finally there's a whistle.
Yeah, we just couldn't get the lucky bounce they had on their goal. It hit a few sticks up front and bounced around.
Dropped his, yeah.
Keep shooting, boys. Getting some work done in front of that, getting some rebounds. I like what we're seeing now.
Weston taking this draw. Bryson gets possession in the corner. Omaha, though, gets it, takes it away from him. Off the glass, goes out, no icing. Patty sends it back out of our zone. Kean leaves it. Weston, he's able to collect it. He tries going through 3 different Omaha players, and that did not work out.
Oh, Bryson takes a shot from behind. That's that number 12. They've been going back and forth all game.
Under a minute to go. Weston up to Carter. Carter sends it low. Over to Kean. Back to Carter. Carter sends it back down to that far corner. Bryson now looking for someone in the slot. No one was there.
Oh, we got a trip right in front. No call. And then,
second chance.
wow, this should be, oh, he's taking them both now, but he did have Bryson behind the net, initiated the trip after the hit, and then number 12 gives it back to him. So
Bryson's got a look of disgust like, what did I do?
yeah, referee gaining control a little bit early.
All right, so
trying
Bryson got
first period.
slashing, and then I think he did. He turned around and and hatcheted his stick, and then 12 got roughing. So if you retaliate, ref's going to notice, and that's exactly what happened. 33 seconds to go.
But just showing things step. Oh, good shot, Patrick. Braden.
Yep. Leg save, still keep it in.
Ames penalties number 76, Brian Lumber. 2 minutes for second. Omaha penalties number 12, Coastal Record. 2 minutes
I think the announcer just said Brian Gumble almost. It's hard to hear with the headphones, but as that's going to do it, it seems, for this period. And there's the horn. So, after the first period, Ames in the hole, 1-0. But definitely in this game, in fact, I'd say they're playing better than last night.
I believe so, yeah.
Even more in this game than they were yesterday. So
one thing we talk about is a lot of line differences with juggling 4 lines and always having one out each game for a healthy scratch. It's a little difficult, but I think we saw that rust getting shaken off early in the first. These lines starting to come together, getting some opportunities in front, and then making that goaltender scramble a few times. One of them is going to go in, so keep at it, guys. Keep shooting, keep crashing the net. We'll get Dan some beef sticks.
that's what we want. For those that don't know, Ames is very blessed and lucky to have a phenomenal bus driver, or regular bus driver, I should say. And Dan, who's gone through all the right protocols to help out our team, and normally you'll see him in his big cowboy hat and on our penalty box on our away games, bright orange hat. He brings a whole package of beef sticks, Slim Jims, and every goal he gets to enjoy one of those. So he likes to eat them, and we like to make sure he does.
Correct, yep. Dan's watching from home right now, so we appreciate the watch. Just a mishap reading the schedule, and thought this Omaha trip was next weekend.
Next weekend's it's Thanksgiving week. So Wednesday, before we have the I-35 Cup against Mason City. And this year it's in Ames on Wednesday night. And then it's home and away on Saturday. We're going to play in Mason City.
Tate going low on the face-off, ends up pushing it forward, and Henry gets a shot on net.
Max goes, and they cover it up. Goalie has some words for his D-men. I don't think he really wanted that.
So nice offensive draw coming up here. This will be good.
Tate, Henry, and Max out there. Omaha's able to get it out all the way down. And we get to do it again.
Let's see if Tate adapts here. On the opposite side, he's trying to pull backhand on the face-off. See if he goes and tries to move forehand and pull one back to Max. A left-handed shot. He's going to have traffic to shoot through. He does. He tries. Just can't get it there.
Outside of Adrian's reach. He sends it right back, though. Tate, big collision behind the ref.
Got a shove down afterwards.
And Omaha sends it all the way out. Far enough again. And this time, Coach does decide to change lines.
I love watching and commenting about the little idiosyncrasies of behind the game play, because I was kind of I don't want to say a master of that, but I was a sneaky player that used to try a lot of these, I would call them cheap shots behind the play. So I tend to recognize them when they happen.
Well, if you're standing right next to the ref and he's looking the other way, it's probably the safest time you can do something.
And not the most honest hockey game. I've changed my ways as I've aged over the years, but not proud of it when I was younger, but it was effective and got things done. So I point it out when I see it a lot.
I remember early on as Omaha holds on to the puck, and now they're skating with it. Try sending it down up to the point. From there, doesn't get through the traffic, and Weston able to get it. Kean is going to go far enough again. So I remember a few years ago talking, and I'm not going to name any names, but two of our coaches at a younger level, they remember playing against each other in juniors. And one coach said, you guys were always so, it would hurt after. And the other coach said, yeah, we used to cut notches on the edge of our blade.
Yeah.
Like little saucers.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I grew up same city and same school as Jason Momoa, and we played roller hockey together. And he used to sharpen the top of his blade in roller hockey, so when he would hook players, it would give you a little, not really a cut, but it would definitely scratch your skin below your jersey, as in roller hockey you're wearing a lot less upper padding because the hitting wasn't quite the same in roller hockey. Here we go.
Elliott playing low, brings it in. Ooh.
Just kind of a trip. I know his legs got into the Omaha players, and no call on that one, so we'll take that.
Kean.
Kean
Wish
knows
he would
it
have
was
just
offside.
played it.
Yep.
You know,
I don't even think the ref was really.
He wasn't going to call it until, and he looks at us. He sees that we're saying.
Yeah, seeing that Kean played it and then dropped it right away, he blew it. I don't. He may have let him get away with it, like you said, if he just kept playing that puck.
Especially on your way out of the zone,
You touched it a second early, but you were going to get it anyways.
Yeah.
Good hustle, Joel. Gets there and keeps it in the zone.
Omaha has trouble getting it out. Ames keeping it in. Joel gives a hit, gets the puck, sends it towards the center, but Omaha gets there. Puck goes all the way around. Kaysen gets to it. He pushes it up, but Omaha sends it right back low. A little bit of pushing and shoving.
Yeah, these near boards, really hard to see what's going on.
And puck's out.
Hustle, boys, hustle. Let's see some foot movement.
Oh, Carter. No interference or
say
elbowing. Could have been either one there.
Yeah, that would have been an interference call in a normal game. In this game, I think that's just how it goes.
We'll take it, though, as long as there's not a makeup. Carter sends it. Doesn't get all the way through. Starting to see some tired legs
Yeah,
here.
Kaysen and Brady stuck in our zone now.
Oh, it hits the skate. Carter now. He skates, can't get it out. Still can't get it out. And now Omaha.
Now we got a 3-on-1.
Good stick by Joel to stop that. Hits the back of the net. Kaysen.
No, just sending it to the defense.
And now there's a penalty.
Oh, they're calling the net off. Oh, there's a penalty.
Arm up. Tripping. I think Joel's going to the box.
Omaha.
Oh, it's on Omaha. All right.
I know there was a lot of talk between 89 and Joel back and forth, so.
So Ames goes on the power play. Let's see. Tate, Weston, Kean, Adrian Elliott. Weston down to Tate. Tate back to Weston. Weston back loaded. Tate walks it over, puts it on net. Good save. Back to Weston. Over to Elliott. Elliott over to Adrian. Adrian settles it back to Weston. Back to Adrian from the point. Gets through traffic. Saved by the goalie. Good keeping by Elliott that first go around. He drops it, and Omaha then is able to get to it and sends it down low. They're all the way out.
Yeah, Omaha puts on an aggressive forecheck in their own zone, or not forecheck, but aggressive penalty kill in their own zone, where they'll actually commit to body checking a player against the boards, which then, of course, frees up everyone else in the ice. I'd like to see our players like Tate take advantage and walk towards the net with that. Kean trying a little bit of the same there, going around the goaltender, but yeah, if they're going to chase that hard on the penalty kill and commit a player one-on-one, that just makes us have a 4-on-3, opening the ice a little bit more so players can take advantage, walk towards the goaltender with it. I think we've seen us adapt a few times in our penalty or our power play where we'll do that overload one side and then we'll go back to the umbrella where we have 3 players up top. Ooh, good opportunity there.
Kean with that shot. Now Tate over to Elliott. Elliott back down to Tate. I would have liked to have seen him take that shot. He had that lane.
Yeah.
I can only say that
right
because we have it right there. And Tate, he does take it, but into the body.
Yeah, and feeds that between number 7 of Omaha's legs. I don't know how that goaltender tracked that puck. That was
sometimes it just hits them.
Good use, though, of using them as a screen to shoot through.
I'm getting text messages of your casual name drop there, Chris. Jason Momoa. And what city was that you played roller hockey against him in?
We used to just play at Skate West in West Des Moines, back when Skate West was a thing. Skate South, Skate West, Skate East. Never really went to the North Side rink. That was the Muse brothers ran all the rinks, all the roller rinks in Des Moines. I think Tony still runs the one on the South Side, I believe. Or Mark maybe, but Tony maybe ran the West Side one, and I don't know. But yeah, Momoa was a good guy. He was a fan of hockey. Never got into ice hockey. We tried to convince him a few times. Obviously, with his size, he was always a tall guy, 6'4" back in high school, but wasn't quite as thick as he is now.
Well, I'm sure it's probably worked out for the betterment of him.
Yeah, he's had a great career. Oh, bad.
This Aquaman there is now both Patty and Max kind of leave it for each other. Finally gets out. Omaha back to full strength. Ames only with a couple of shots on the net.
And we get finally an interference call. It's like 4th or 5th time players are just starting to go for the hits. I mean, both sides, Ames and Omaha, just way after the puck's released, we're going for the body now because it's kind of turning into that type of game. But refs finally make a call on it and see if we can get something off this power play.
Omaha player doesn't even realize that he did it.
That's, I don't know if that's the coaching or if that's refs not explaining it. Coach Dave saying roughing is the call that
Roughing's
they
what
made on
the
that.
hand
So it
signal
wasn't anything
was.
about the interference. It was just the fact of finishing his check probably.
Chase leaves it to Adrian. Kean, Tate, and
Loses it in the corner.
Weston are back out there, by the way, as the forwards for this power play. Elliott and Adrian. And they clear it out.
All right, Ames now. Wings are set. Far blue line. Let's see if we can get this in the zone,
Weston.
get set up.
It's stopped at the blue line, gets it taken away. Chase has to actually make a save on it. Sends it over to Adrian, and we can't get it back in.
Yeah, Coach Dave's back here saying we need to move the puck, and Omaha has adapted to our single puck carrier carrying it in the zone. They're just trapping them with 2 players. Third one usually swallows up the puck and sends it back. So if we can start passing around them to get set up in the zone, we could get in there and maybe get some stuff done.
You know, that was one thing that a few of us who were,
There we
fixing
go.
the problems of the world last night in the hotel lobby, and that's what we were talking about.
One of the topics of discussion is the passing.
Yeah.
It's that adaptability of your game. Some teams you can take that and skate it all the way into the zone, get set up, or make these moves like that in the neutral zone. Other ones are going to have to adapt and change our game based on what they're presenting us with.
So finally we get the puck deep, but right away they send it back out. 20 seconds to go on this power play. Ames has yet to put a shot on net during it. And this is our second of 3 power plays where
Yeah, and again, trapping
now
us.
Omaha's going to,
They sent
no,
2 killers.
he mishandled it. He had open ice and power plays over. Omaha back to full strength. And now our boys need to get a change because they've been out there for 2 minutes, that whole power play, and Kean skates with it.
Get it
Over
deep,
the red
get it
line.
deep, get
He
a
needs to
change.
just dump it in.
Oh, good way to fight through. Oh, he still gets an opportunity.
Him and Braden collide. Now Omaha. Adrian goes over to the bench so he can change. Cason's on. Braden's on. Brady's out there as well. Carter. Joel comes off the bench. Puts a stick on the winger, and
That sneaks through Chase.
it did. Hit the side of the net, I think. Carter comes back.
Saw this yesterday where we had a couple power plays that didn't go our way, and our boys, or maybe they did go our way, but our boys just kind of fell into a way of playing like they were up a man and not skating to pucks very hard. I saw that in the last few minutes here where it was like our guys were just getting beat to open pucks, not skating hard. Now it seems they've kind of
Carter
put some hustle back into it.
hits it, sends it in deep. Omaha collects it. 5-minute mark in this second period. Kean back out there. Falls down. Omaha around the net, circles again. Doesn't get a lot on that. Second chance from another player. He goes wide and Ames to get it out. Omaha backhands it. Joel collects it. Off the boards, but too far.
Yeah, that's a needed icing, and unfortunately get our D and last winger off. Coach just saying, no, we're going with a full change.
And so you see Tate, Henry, Max come out, Carson, Adrian. Shots on net showing 14-9. Ames with that lead. And don't think that's too far off.
Yeah, we're sitting here 13-9.
39 is what Coach Dave says. So Tate. Max collects it. Puck up. Tate gets to it. Tries getting it to Henry. Omaha got in the way. They send it in. Max with a takedown almost. What was that?
I don't know. He had his stick wrapped around 7. There was something behind the game there that we didn't see that led to that, but the referee either not seeing it.
Kind of like cut right in front of him, and then they kind of spun.
I think we got
delayed.
A call here.
Yeah, there's a.
I'm not sure what this call was. The player was falling down. Adrian hits him. They're giving Adrian a cross check. I don't know if it was the ref thought he pushed the player down as the player was clearly falling down before the hit was made.
All right, so Ames back on the penalty kill. This is how Omaha got their goal earlier.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, the player's falling down. Adrian has his stick on his back, so it's one of those.
Doesn't need to give any extra help, and if you do, then you're going to get called.
Good clear.
Nice clear by Patrick Les, sends it down. Why did they blow the whistle?
Saying it was played with a high stick by Omaha. Okay, so we'll take that. Face off in their zone. Benefit to us.
Yeah.
Good eye by that linesman that made the call.
This penalty
I thought Patrick's clear was just a
so did I.
regular clearing, but
Tate and Henry out there. Patrick with a shot from the blue line. Doesn't get through, but no offsides. Save. Good sequence. Good. Puck's in that near corner that we can't see anything other than
two
a bunch of bodies going there.
Henry comes out with, well.
Good sticks by Tate there.
Things you can tell are feeling a little chippier. Bodies are flying a little more freely.
Bouncing puck, Elliott, and he just clears it out.
You get a quick change from two forwards here. This is good.
Brady comes on.
Omaha with a quick rush, though. Taking time to set it up. We'll see if they try this backdoor play again. Yep.
And they do. Save by Chase. Second chance. Third chance. Chase able to finally cover it up.
Yeah, this time a little bit higher though on towards the circle or up in the circles, but can't get the shot off quick enough. Chase recognizing it and getting good position, making that save. So Omaha has that set play, and it's worked several times for him. We've seen it even strength and in power play. Boys adapted a few times and have stopped it.
Linesman needs to get out of the way.
He's holding strong.
Face-off drop.
Just
stands there.
He's a tall drink of water, too. I'm surprised he didn't get knocked over. Oh, Omaha going to ice this.
And they do. With 3 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Once this puck drops, Adrian should be coming out of the box soon after. Aim to be back to full strength. Be nice to see us get this win and drop it back to Adrian for a quick shot right as he comes out.
Yeah, everything here is Brady just needs to stop him from the hard rush up. Does so.
And now Ames back to full strength. Adrian comes off, goes straight to the bench. Braden comes on. Puck behind their net. They are able to get it out. They leave it for 58. Comes in, shot, saved by Chase. Leaves it up to Elliott. High stick, and yep, they do stop it. So Buck 14 to go in this second period. Coach sends out Bryson, Keene, Weston, Carter, and Joel for this offensive faceoff. Be nice to put some pressure on here. Is not Keene shot. Glove save.
Yeah, nice opportunity off the draw. Comes to Keene. He makes one quick move around defenseman, fires a shot.
Omaha changes out.
Keene set up a little high on the faceoff again. See if he can redo it.
Keene over to centers it. Weston turns around, can't get a lot, hits some skates instead. And they just bounce it all the way out. That's going to go icing.
So seeing Ames get back to their game right now is pretty nice. Still like to see us not get beat to these open pucks. It doesn't happen very often where players are coasting, but every so often you'll see them stop striding. That extra 2 steps might make that difference.
Omaha does it all over again. No icing, waved off last second. And I don't know if it didn't hit the goal line there or if Joel was there ready to play and the linesman just said he should have. But now Omaha with an opportunity, 30 seconds to go. Back door into the chase.
Carter doing a good job pulling his defensive partner Swanson off the other boy because he was not just clearing him out in front of the net, he was going for a little extra.
Coach does change out his D. Adrian Carson come on. Loose puck. Bryce is able to get it out.
2-on-1.
Gives it to Weston. Weston's got open ice. Yes, Keene. Oh, leg save.
Hand pass, but not recognized, or I don't know if Keene actually got a hold of that.
And Carson takes a little hit to the back of his head as the horn expires. Linesman gets in the way. And that's going to do it for this second period. As the boys head to their locker rooms. And we're going to take a small break ourselves here. Should be back in anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes after an ice cut for a final and exciting third period. right. Welcome back. And away we go. Quick whistle, quick drop. So we're getting our headsets on. Omaha brings it in. Tate gives a little push. Their shot wide of the net. They send it back low. Right back. Takes a weird bounce. Max gets to it. Can't get it out. Shot. Paddle save. Up in the air into the netting. And there we go. We were just talking. Big difference in the atmosphere here in Omaha between Sunday morning versus Saturday night. Remember that from last year as well. And
I just remember the DJ in the corner.
Yeah, they have a DJ booth and all the lights and everything. And definitely had that volume up to 11. They just needed that extra, You just needed that little extra there, Chris. But today they have it probably down about 4, thankfully. We can hear is Elliott's tripped up, no call. Kean sends it around the rail.
Ames just a super slow start right now to this period.
Can't get it out.
We just keep tossing the puck. Here we
go. Kean to Weston. Weston over the blue line.
3-1, 3-2.
Goes wide, slows up, pulls up, fires a shot down low. Hit Bryson's stick. Bryson tried slapping at it, save, and then Omaha is able to get it out. Patrick sends it right back. They keep it in. Send it back low. Carter gets to the far corner. He tries shuffling it. Bryson gets pushed off.
I was going to say, man, this is.
And Weston dangles through one. Can't get past second. And
no call, thankfully. Player going down beforehand. Now there's stick fighting exchange.
Pushing, yeah. Bryson gets spun around. Still no one centered there. Joel fires a shot. Leg save, pushed into the corner. Bryson had to pick up his stick. They get it out. Carter. Good pressure by him to make sure 22 didn't get a good shot off. As he had kind of a breakaway. And now Carter pushes it up to Kaysen. Kaysen gets it out, takes a hit. No more place, keep away, sends it in. Chase uses his paddle, puts it in the far corner. Brady comes on. Good stick again by Carter there. Braden, he's able to push it out. Omaha's going to get there. 3 minutes have passed of this first period. Now Braden, nope, gets stopped at the blue line. Omaha. In Max's skates, Braden pushes it ahead. Omaha, though, in front of their net, or their bench, gets it, brings it in. Sends it low in our zone. Adrian sends it back out. Good pressure by Max, forces a pass. They send it in, no icing. Touched a stick right there in the neutral zone. And it's pinned up against these near boards. Carson at the top of the crease, making sure no one's going to be coming through the slot. Adrian intercepts that pass. Has Max in front of him. Barely gets it to him. Two Omaha players collide in front of our penalty box. And Braden. Carson gets it. He skates it in. Backhands it. Goalie's got to cover it up. That's going to give us an offensive draw.
And gives us a change to get our line set. This is It was just a good individual play by Carson taking it in. I didn't like that he didn't skate towards the goaltender and stop, but just in case he played that puck. But good idea nonetheless. I'm sorry?
Bryson, yep. Henry, Tate. Max had been out there for a while. He thought he was done. I think that's kind of what happened there. Henry over to Elliott. Elliott fires a shot. Hit a shin guard. Goes into that corner.
Oh, Henry, nice try. Trying to connect Bryson in front.
Hits the lineman skate. Takes a weird bounce. Gives Omaha a chance. Saved by Chase. And now it's puck still there. Second chance. Backhanded. And Ames is able to just clear it out from the top of the crease. And Keane and Weston come on, make sure that all the lines get back to normal. If you haven't yet, make sure you tell us where you're watching from this morning. We're glad to hear is that quick challenge to chase off that draw.
Yeah, good thing Chase, able to see that the whole way, but that was just a quick win back and a quick shot.
Omaha is able to pick that up, put it right back down from the air, and now keep it on this near side. Save. Now Bryson gives it to Weston. Weston back to Bryson. Puck went out of the zone, but no, it didn't. I don't know. Kean with a high elbow and
yeah, now player chasing him
head
down,
contact,
yelling stuff. Ref's not even looking at that side, but you're going to get that call each time. Kean, out of frustration, goes for the head shot.
And just gets a roughing penalty. So 9:18 to go. We give Omaha another power play, and as we've said, they've been pretty good this weekend on those. So
Weston
Carter, Bryson, Weston, Joel. That's going to be the ones to start this penalty kill.
Ames penalty to number 7, Kean Baumgart, 2 minutes for roughing at 5:42.
They slap it down low. Carter tries wheeling it out. Can't get it all the way past the blue line. But Weston is able to slap it up to the red line. That's where Omaha gets it. They send it back over. Shot. Chase save right at the logo. He'll take those all day.
Yeah, definitely not an easy save by any means. When hockey players are shooting that puck at 70 plus miles an hour, it's never easy, but Chase will like those.
If it's at the logo,
yeah,
he doesn't have to do much.
Definitely no traffic in front and not moving side to side. That's the hardest.
Carson in a battle at the crease there, making sure that the Omaha player, he's got a good 12 inches on him, and at least when Carson was bent over. And Weston's able to dump it back in.
Yeah, good tag team by Bryson and Weston on that. 89 looking like he's going to try to take it all himself, and we do what they did to us, put 2-on-1. And
oh, miss on the one-timer. Bryson.
Oh, just doesn't see Weston with him at first.
Over to Weston. Weston fires a shot. Save. Into the corner. And now Omaha gets it. Carson sends it back in. Hits some skates. We were off sides. Now Carson puts on some pressure. Brady. And Braden on. Brady
Pick
gets
up
in
by
front
Brady.
of that, and they send it back in. Shot doesn't get on net. Ames back to full strength. Keene goes to the bench. Kaysen comes on now.
That one shot through traffic.
Leg save. Get it back, and Carson looked for some options. Nothing really good. Sends it over to Kaysen. Zay will just tap it out. Kaysen without a stick. He just goes to the bench. But Ames hasn't realized that. We're down a skater. Henry finally on.
There we go.
Braden.
Oh, just mishandles
Missed
the
it.
pass.
And he goes to change now. Patrick to Max. Max gets his head shoved into the glass for those efforts. And Henry just taps it up and into the Omaha bench.
Max going and telling him, hey, you don't need to be swinging at my head. Player going to the ref like he's yelling at me. Referee has no idea what was going on there. Must not have seen that play from the start.
Ref does look a little lost out there today.
Yeah, it's kind of breathing through his mouth.
May have been a rough night.
Good battle.
Max back in. Oh, leg save. Last chance. Elliott back down low. Patrick in the neutral zone. Over to Elliott. Elliott up to Max. Max tried feeding Tate there. Omaha got on the way. Elliott up to Max. Max settles it. Hits the lineman.
Hits the lineman again.
Instead of being able to dump in. Yeah, Max goes and he gets pummeled by two and then pushed down. And he plays dead.
Not sure what the whistle was. They're calling Max for a penalty here. Oh, they're calling both, I think. Must be just a rough. Yep.
Both roughing.
Again, these near side boards, too hard to see what exactly was going on there.
Max laid there and could have played some snow angels.
We got Patty's grandparents.
Ref's telling
and
him
aunt
no,
watching
going
from San
down.
Antonio.
Wants the coach wants the face-off in their zone, and it should be.
Yep, they do a quick meeting and decide that's the correct call. Yeah, Patrick moved to defense today. His grandparents and his aunt are watching right now from San Antonio, so thanks for tuning in. Ooh, nice face-off by Weston, just walks him. Can't get anything out of this thing.
We talked about San Antonio last night. Beautiful river walk there. Ever go and see the Alamo?
I did. I was right after basic training, though, so I was still so locked in on military burying and stuff. It was not as an enjoyable trip as it should have been. When you graduate basic training, you know, your family comes down and watches, and then you go out on the town. But you're in uniform. You're still locked into that mindset. So,
One of my buddies did basic there in San Antonio too.
You been to San Antonio?
I've been to San Antonio. Didn't get to go to the basement of the Alamo, but
Where Pee Wee's bike is?
yeah.
Let's go. Good pressure. Omaha, 4 3/4 minutes left. Looks like they're just kind of passing it around, trying to kill things.
Kean. Shot, leg save, second chance by Bryson.
Oh,
Center it. Oh, hit Keane in the skates. Now Elliott.
There's a lot of O's there, but I like it. We're getting some pressure. Boys are challenging Omaha in their zone, not letting them just pass freely, and it works out for us. They make some bad passes. We get some opportunities off of this. Let's see if this line can keep the pressure going. I don't know if it's Omaha's just happy with a 1-0 lead, and they're just sitting back doing the passing game right now, but
it's like the prevent defense in football.
that's right. Try not to lose.
Bend but don't break. Braden has to put on some hits. He gets pushed in Omaha now. They spin around. Joel sends a shot. Ricochets up into the netting. 4:08 to go. Brady. Omaha gets
nobody
it.
in front.
They skated out into our zone. No.
Just decides to leave
Leaves
it
the
there.
puck, and now the ref gets in the way.
Oh, Brady and Brady. Oh, he's
Trip,
taken down
and
from
he
behind.
does
There we
get-
get the call.
Does get the call there. Delayed penalty. Chases off. Extra attacker on. And just as Weston was coming up, Omaha gets possession. Stops the clock. 3:40.
Well, let's see what we can do here. Boys already having a pretty good time this line in the zone before, so right back at it now.
Oh, great chance. 3:40 to go, and Ames on the power play here. Oh, Adrian can't keep it in. Chase goes, leaves it for him. He gives it to Weston behind our net. Weston,
Let's see, they're still trying
With
to
some
collapse on
speed.
us.
and that's what, two go right towards him. Weston holds on to it.
Oh, Weston had the goaltender.
Kean over to Adrian. Adrian sends it down low. Kean tried centering, hit a skate instead, and Omaha is able to get it out.
Yeah, Weston stops behind the net. Goaltender slides to the far post and turns his head. I mean, he had a wrap opportunity.
Elliott
Just-
left it for Weston. Omaha's right there. Weston up to Kean. No look pass, doesn't connect, and now Omaha playing keep away. Weston gives a little check. Now Kean gets it behind our net.
Yeah,
Kean
we're
up to
moving the puck up.
Adrian. Adrian taps it ahead.
See some big bodies flying here. Nope.
And they just rifle it
That's
all the
what
way
I would have
around.
liked to see. Adrian just put a big hit on, send a message right there. That 26 has been physical all game. A lot of extra stuff behind the play.
And he had the speed and the power. Kean takes a hit, leaves it for Tate. Nope, they tap it out. Weston sends it back low. 24 seconds to go on the power play. Elliott. Omaha's able to get it back out. Kean gives chase, gets it right in front of our bench. He carries it in. Gives it to Weston. Weston wide from the far near corner. And
Yep.
Omaha's
Oh,
back
there
to
we
full
go.
strength.
Nice little shot dropped out in front.
Omaha with an excellent penalty kill all game.
Yeah, we're almost better just staying even strength against them.
Good stick by Weston now. Weston at the red line. Over to Kean.
We've pulled our goalie for the extra attacker. 1:10 left.
Brady is that
We
extra
need to get to that
attacker.
puck, guys.
And
I don't even think the Lancers knew that it was an empty net. They just kind of dump it loosely in the
Adrian
neutral
skates
zone.
it. Yeah. corner. Adrian sends it back over to Elliott. Elliott back down to Adrian. Adrian puts it towards the crease, and they send it, and icing. Coach Paulson wants a timeout with 38.2 seconds to go. See what he draws up here, and
this definitely benefits us having a draw in the zone instead of having to come in from center ice. Our entry game into the zone not so strong today.
has not been very well. No.
Yeah, and hats off to Omaha on that. They've done a great job of adapting to our style, or maybe that's just normally how they play it, but they're able to keep our guys from setting up anything just inside the blue line or deeper.
All right, a little bit of house cleaning here, or housekeeping, I should say, not house cleaning. Next game is going to be Wednesday evening in Ames. A weird time, night before Thanksgiving, is a traditional I-35 Cup game against Mason City. This year it's in Ames. 6 o'clock puck drop for the JV game, 8 o'clock for the varsity game here there in Ames back home for that game. And then Saturday, a 6:30 puck drop in Mason City. So I hope you're able to join us for those two broadcasts here on the Ames Hockey Network. As coach sends Weston to take the draw. Kean, Elliott, Adrian, Brady, Tate. Elliott back to Weston. Weston down low. Tate's there. Tate back to Weston. Weston can't get it back to Tate. Weston is able to get it. Shoots. Doesn't get all the way to the net. Tate. Elliott's able to keep it in. Sends it back low. They say offsides. 13.6 seconds to go.
I don't know how he made that call from the red line, but.
Well, unless it was pretty clear that it came over the white.
Yeah.
Should also be a weird. Elliott. Over to Kean. Kean. Shot wide. 8 seconds. Back. Couldn't connect. 3 seconds. Adrian over to the crease.
Oh, that's it!
Yeah!
And you just throw pucks at the net. That's beautiful. No shot's a bad shot, right? Get things, get pucks on net.
So, scoreboard showing 0-0 on the time. There's got to be some time left.
Yeah, there was 0.3 or so when the puck was in the net and the goaltender was turned around. So there was definitely plenty of time when the puck initially crossed the line.
Hopefully not a homer call here. Oh, they announce it. So Kean gets the goal, Weston gets the assist.
Yeah, there was 1.2 on the board when the puck goes through. Oh, and our bad, we stood up in front, so we couldn't. You can still see the celebration, but as we're jumping up to celebrate,
it's hard.
Right in the camera's
it's hard.
view.
So I'm not sure what the discussion is.
Maybe they're just trying to figure out if it's a overtime or a shootout. Looks like they're just saying the clock's at 0, so we'll go straight to a shootout without doing a face-off. Arnett's, no, there's Chase. He's just doing a victory skate in the corner. Referee's letting know Ames is shooting first.
All right.
Suppose in the interest of time, just instead of dropping the 1.2 and having a face-off, let's just get this thing on and get the shootout going. Well, second game in a row against Omaha with a shootout. Patty, who was a healthy scratch last night, starting us out this morning.
Ref blows the whistle. Patty comes in straight ahead. Goes to his left. Comes in. Fakes.
Oh.
Leg save.
Great move. He had the goaltender moving, just put that shot far side low. Goaltender catches it with his toe. Comments about the refereeing last night is the players were confused because the ref never even blew the whistle for players to start the shootout. So.
And we had the music going the whole time too. It was just a weird game last night. It's 26, who I believe scored in the shootout last night. He comes in, dangles, loses handle. So, round one. Keane goes to give Chase a little tap. He comes in. Had some speed, now slows down, again goes left.
Oh,
going up.
Goes up over the net.
And goes over. Number 89. Sound keeps kind of cutting out, it seems. 89 comes over the blue line. There's a little more speed. Save by Parker.
Nice glove save, yeah. It's the tip of his glove and just sends that to the corner.
Weston. Shoot, scores!
Nice far side. I don't know if that was posted in or if that was the bottom bar and under the net that he hit.
Sounded like the bottom or the middle bar there. And so now for the win, Chase gets to go up, gets number 25. Slows, then picks up speed, comes in, hits, and he loses it. And Ames with the 2 points come from behind win.
So a split with Omaha for the weekend.
And passes them in the standings as well. So
great job for the boys to Omaha's over there breaking sticks in the corner. Very frustrating, I get it, but not worth breaking equipment over.
Yeah, that's a $300 mistake there. That comes out of your pocket.
That's right, yeah. Good job by Ames to never give up, keep playing till the end of the game. You know, after that, we talked about having a lesson last night of playing a whole 45 minutes and seeing the boys definitely putting everything on.
And they needed all 45 to tie that up. So I think that final goal was awarded at the 14:59 is what we heard. So,
second goal, we'll take that.
So varsity players come on the ice so they can warm up. Smiles all across the board. Hopefully, we know you got a smile back at home, and hopefully it continues throughout the day. So we're going to take a break. Varsity's going to get set up here, and in about 25 to 30 minutes, their game will have a puck drop. And Chris, I'll see you in Mason's, or see you back home Wednesday night.
Yeah, see you then.